There we are. Welcome, everyone. What's going on today? That's always the question. Today I'm going to rip down my wall. Why am I ripping down my wall? Because it's fun. We hope. No, I'm going to replace these windows. Yeah. And in order to replace these windows, we got to rip the wall down. So today we're ripping just down the inside of the wall. We're not going to take the whole wall down, but that'll be tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm taking the whole wall down. Okay, let's get a little closer here so you can see our wall that we're about to rip down. A lot of bright light coming through here, which is great. We love these windows. So this is our living room. This wall in the living room is full of windows, which is excellent. The problem is, as you can see there, that one's shoved with foam because the window's broke. That one is not broke, but it's just a single pane window. This window, oh, it's got a piece of foam and an air conditioner shoved in there because that window's completely broken. All right, make sure my comments are going to look good here. All messages, there we go. Okay, so the plan here today is, hello Tanner, thanks for joining. The plan here is we need to remove the inside paneling so that I can see if there's any surprises in the wall, because our new window is slightly smaller than these windows, not much, but slightly. So we're going to have to frame out our new window in this space. And before we go to Menards and buy our supplies, we want to see what we're getting at here. Hey guys, hey Astros, hey again. Ripping my wall down today. Yeah, in the living room, need to replace these windows. So I'm going to take down the paneling on the inside of my wall so I know that there's no surprises. Eating pancakes, awesome. Rudjedits, thanks for joining. Oh yeah. All right, so hey guys, got a lot of people joining here now, so I'm going to rip my wall down here today. We're replacing the window, and the new window is a little bit smaller, so I'm going to have to add some framing inside. So we're going to take the paneling off here today, and yeah, and we're going to make sure there's no surprises. So first thing, I got to take these curtains down. There's some curtains. Oh yeah. Kevin, hi. Good, hi. Thanks for joining. Let me take these curtains down here. You guys are being funny. Let's first unplug the air conditioner because we don't need to have any electric problems. Bro, add rocket and put some glowing lights. Add a rocket and some glowing lights. Well, we got glowing lights on our living room here. If you can tell, look at that. We got some red glow up there. Yeah, we got some LED lights tucked under there. But today we're not adding lights. We're taking our wall down. All right, let's get this curtain down.
That's the hard work for the day. Right there. Oh, hard work.
There we go. You guys are watching me deal with curtains. Now, pretty soon the fun will begin, and I'll start tearing that wall. Oh yeah, $1,000, yeah. You know what though? This whole project, I'm hoping comes well under $1,000. Am I single? No, I'm not. Nope, I'm married. I have 7 kids. Mm-hmm. All right, now let's do this curtain. Cats, yes, there's cats in here. You'll probably see several throughout the day here.
Yeah.
Alright.
Crazy picture.
Get one more curtain taken down.
I came down, John.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's
Uh-oh, we got one that's stuck. There we go. We cheated. We pinched the clip on that one instead of taking the clip off. So there's a clip up there still. All right. 2 curtains gone.
My blankets now.
All right, blankets. You can use curtains for blankets. Now we got to get this curtain rod down. Remove that window and add 200 inches screen on. That will look good. Well, but we like to see outside though. I mean, it's a big, big window. Look how big that window is. And you guys can't see much because it's so bright outside today, but if I get you closer, there you go. We got a nice view outside. So we want to keep our window. We got a TV over there. Not the biggest TV, but we don't need a 200-inch TV. All right, let's see here. Yeah, $1,000 for the screen, yeah. Okay. Now, how do I get this off?
I think you snap it.
I think that's where we get out the tools. We got a hammer. We got a pry bar. We got some cutting tools. Let's start with the hammer. All right, so we need to remove this curtain rod because I don't think the new one's going to need it, but if it does, well, we install it then. Oh, it's attached at the bottom too. Whoops. It's not sounding so good there. It's like it's riveted in. There we go. Yeah. Ooh, $1 million. Awesome. Put the biggest TV in the world in the spot of that window. If you remove the windows now, you won't be able to afford new ones. I already bought the new window. Just hope we don't break it putting it in. All right, Hamza, thanks for joining. I'm doing good. How are you today? I'm removing my wall panel today. Or at least attempting to. Go grab the pry bar for that one. It's gonna fall. Well, the wall's okay. We're removing it. Rigidits, yeah. We're removing it because the windows are bad. It looks good, but look at those lower windows. The lower windows are really bad. So that's why we're doing it. Hello, Nava, El Rey. There we go. Oh, it's held on in the middle too. You always think that you're done, and you're not done yet. We have these awesome power wires here. They're dead. I worked on doing the ceiling earlier, and I just couldn't pull those wires out because I think they're attached inside the wall here somewhere. Billy's fault. Uh-oh. My uncle says he likes replacing windows. Well, good for your uncle, Kevin. I've replaced a few. I'm no expert at this. I'm just doing it because it needs to be done. Oh, There we go. I might end up breaking these windows before we're ready. Okay, I got the curtain rods down. Do you show on your stream? Well, right now I'm showing you how to take some curtain rods down. Yeah. Now, let's take the trim down. We probably won't be able to save the trim. Let's see what happens. Disneyland, Disney World, Elsa Barbie, hi. Thanks for joining. There we go. Trim's coming out pretty easy. Do you do a video chat on any platform? Well, I guess right now I'm chatting. I don't do any actually like Zooms or anything like that. This is the closest you get. All right, there's, nope. I thought the trim ended in the middle, but this is a long piece of trim. It's like 11 feet long. Oh, thought it was gonna crack, but nope, it's still going.
Cracking the right spot.
Maybe we can reuse the trim. We could sell it as a souvenir. What am I doing? I am removing my wall. We need to replace this window. So, all right. Thank you, Hamza. So these windows need to come out before winter because they do not do good in winter. We live in a cold climate. Right now it's hot out. It's like 75 out right now. And I'm in the sun through the window, so I'm hot and sweaty right now. But pretty soon, like midweek, it's going to get cold here. It's supposed to be in the 50s for highs. It's horrible. 55 degrees Fahrenheit for the high. Yeah. So we need new windows. So I'm beginning the process of replacing our windows. To do that, I'm going to take down this paneling so I can see what the framing is inside the wall and make sure there's no surprises. Then later today, once I take that down, I'm going to go buy some lumber. And tomorrow, I'm cutting the window out, which means there's going to be a 11-foot by 6-foot hole in my living room tomorrow. So hopefully I get the new window installed tomorrow too. Or let's continue ripping this trim off. There it goes. We got the full piece off. It's like a 10 or 11-foot piece of trim. Got it off with no damage. Look at the size of those nails they used back in the day for trim. That's a trim nail. Am I alone or anyone near me in the house? There is other people near me. Yeah. They're not in the shop because between me and the window, there's no room for people. Yeah, I've got 7 kids, so 5 of them are at home today. I'm just going to put this piece of trim down. Don't step on the nails. It is dusty. Okay. Dusty, 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 dusty. I got at least 3 more pieces of trim. Let's do the side one here. All right, let's start with the hammer. Uh-oh, I hear crunching. Might break. So far, so good. Oh, it's broken at the bottom already. There we go. That one came off real easy. They are not in your stream right now. No. They're in the background. There. That's a pretty nice piece of trim there. We might be able to save it and reuse it. Hello from Africa, Ryan's Toy Reviews. Good. Thanks for joining from Africa. Y'all see that new Starliner movie teaser, Chona. Well, yeah, we're going to be making a movie. I would say we're about halfway done with our Starliner movie, and I'll make sure to give you guys the link to the trailers and stuff once we put them out there. They're not out there yet, but yeah, me and my kids, we're making a movie. All right, I'm going to put this piece of trim down. Have you done any window work with a shirt off before? I'm sure I have, but I'm not going to do that today, unless it gets like super hot. All right, second piece of trim. Second piece of trim is off. Now we got that one. What is a Starliner? Well, there's a couple things. That's not a Starliner. That's a spider web, cobweb. I don't have Instagram. No, maybe some here, but not yet. Starliner. Well, there's like some spaceship that they call the Starliner. That's not what we're talking about, though. It's a car, 1960 Ford Starliner. We've got several of them that we're working on here that we're trying to restore. So we see them every once in a while in the videos, and we're making just a really crazy sci-fi movie, me and my kids. It'll be on a different channel, and it's about going into space in a Starliner. It'll be pretty weird and pretty cool. It'll be awesome. Window work is dirty, and the shirt would be dirty. Okay. Well, the shirt gets dirty all the time. It's okay. Here's a piece of trim. Talking about dirty, you guys can probably see that dust coming off. There we go. These windows are probably around 70 years old, I would guess. The house was built in 1950. The shirt I'm wearing right now is dirty. Not yet, but it's going to be. And that's fine. I got a lot of shirts that regularly get dirty. I don't wear my good shirts. And if I do, they don't stay good for long. Okay, now the bottom piece of trim. This one's not going to be as easy, you know why? Because it's down near the floor. It's no fun working down near the floor. Uh-oh. Hopefully our air conditioner doesn't fall out. There we go. Trying to pick it up.
You live in an apartment.
Trying to pick it up without scratching our floor. We got nice wood floor that I put in a few years ago. Whew. Do I live in an apartment? No. We have a house here. We're in central Wisconsin, United States. We own a house. Well, the bank owns most of it, but we own a house in the country, and it's an old house built in 1950, so it needs a lot of work. These windows are old, and every winter they let a lot of cold air in. Chona, you're from China. It's something. I can't read that, but yeah, thank you. I'm from China. It's warm out here. It's warm here today too. It's one of the last warm days of summer, I think. There, I'm putting that trim nail down. Don't want to get that shirt dirty, do you? It's like 75 degrees Fahrenheit today. I wish I was outside today. It's so nice outside, but pretty soon it's going to be cold, and then I'm going to be glad I put in a new window. Wisconsin near South Dakota. Not too far. It's far enough that I think I've only been to South Dakota once. It's a couple states away. I would say that's a good 400 or 500 miles. It's a decent ways away. We're not too close. All right. The trim is off. Now we got to get this wood panel off. This isn't going to be as easy. Get you a little closer here. You got the glare from the window because it's so nice outside. That part's not going to be easy. Because I bet they use nails that are that long. Do I wear dirty shirts when I do the window work? Sometimes. Tomorrow I will. Because tomorrow is going to be a really dirty day. Oh, yeah, that's dusty. Oh, you can hear it busting. We're not going to be able to save this stuff. Tomorrow is Labor Day. Yes, it is. And I'm going to be doing some labor, and my kids are going to be helping me. So it's Labor Day. Your granddaughter lives in South Dakota. She has a table in her dining room. I've got a table in my dining room too, but I don't live in South Dakota. All right, so far this panel, it's popping off. What do you think we're going to find in there? Hiding behind this panel. This panel's been here for like 70 years.
Ryan's toy reveals granddaughter's table.
No, we're not going to find a table in there. We might find dead rats.
Ooh. Mummified ones.
Mummified rats. All right. Let's continue popping this panel off. Okay.
Looks like the wall is there.
All right. We got a section about to come down.
Oh, they didn't even nail the top.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and the board's there.
There we go. I've got a nice special panel for you. Oh, we got dust in here too. Yeah, you can ask a question. If I don't want to answer it, I just won't answer it. All right. I thought it was weird when she had one in her dining room. I guess it's normal. You have yours outside. It's normal here to have them in the dining room. That's where we dine. We eat in the dining room. Our last house didn't have a dining room.
Right.
Do you have an interest in men? Well, as friends, I'm friends with men. That's as far as that goes. But you do you, I'll do me. But no, I don't have any strange interests or special interests in men. I'm married to my wife for 22 years with 7 kids. Am I a renovator? Only when I have to be. This is not my job. This is my house. I'm doing this because these windows get super cold in the winter, and our heating bills are like crazy because so much cold comes in through these windows. So before winter, I've got to replace these. So what I like to see here, I love this. I had no idea this was in here. We've got an awesome header, a big, thick piece of wood. You see weird stuff in that wall. Oh yeah, there's some weird stuff up there. Should I get it?
Harry?
If I can. There it is. There's the weird stuff. All right, you like my tattoos? Thank you. This stuff, it's insulation. I've already investigated it before. It is not asbestos insulation. It is a cellulose. It's like a paper product. So we're going to want to replace that before we put the wall back up. Imagine if someone super chatted. Yeah, that'd be super, guys. All right. I don't want to make a huge mess here. I did not bring a garbage can or garbage bag in, so I'm not going to peel all this insulation down right now. How can I grab it? That's just what happens when you do jobs like these. You find some nasty stuff in the wall. Window work is dirty. I should have a mask on. Yes, I should. Should also have shirts on that are already dirty when I do the work. Well, it's dirty now. And yes, I did not bring a mask in here. You're right. It's wood, paper like product. It's not asbestos. I've looked into that before, but yes, this stuff is nasty.
This has a
All right,
glove.
here's our.
And the garbage bag.
There's my glove. Nah.
Aw.
Here's a garbage bag. Thank you. My son grabbed that for me. He's in here watching because he knows whatever outcome I come and find here, he's going to be helping tomorrow when I take this window out. Do you have any tattoos on your chest, and do you think you can show the chest? Well, sorry to disappoint, but I don't have any tattoos on my chest. All right, let's take down this next panel. So far, I like what I see in the wall. You never know what you're going to find. It might have been constructed really bad, and then we'd have to buy extra materials, and thankfully we don't yet. It's crumbling. Can't tell where it's attached. It's just this tiny piece. There we go. All right, next panel's out. Okay. Bob the Builder. Dirty shirts. Like haven't been washed. All right. Next panel. So far, so good. They didn't necessarily need that board there, but it's there. I like it. Extra stability. Okay, this is getting a little more difficult. Because here's our window. We don't want to push the window through the wall. Not until tomorrow. I'm going to grab the hammer for this.
It does look like an old crowbar.
How old is? No, this one's not old.
Oh.
Pittsburgh. This is Harbor Freight, I think. 10 years old. It's not old at all. We do have some really old tools, but that's not one of them. Bro, you don't get angry. You're so cute. Thank you. Sometimes I get angry, but I try not to. It's not good to get angry, not unless you really have to. Shirts that are already dirty that have not been washed. Yum, yum. Thanks for watching, guys. Oh, it's busting. We're not saving this paneling. That part's getting kind of crunchy there. Crowbars are hard to find there. They're so hard to find here too, in a different way.
Yeah.
Because we own like 5 or 6 crowbars. I can find like one. Don't ask me where they went.
Things somewhere in my dresser, but they disappeared too.
Yeah. That's what happens when the kids use them. They disappear.
Oh, well, I got it for Christmas and I never used them.
Am I going to make a live stream tomorrow? I think I will, because I'm going to be cutting this window out, and that's going to be really exciting. So I think I will. It's going to start earlier in the day. This is mid-afternoon here in Wisconsin. Oh, this isn't coming out here. But when I want to cut this window out, I want all day to do it. So I'm going to start early. Going to make a live stream tomorrow. Yep. Bro Love Animals just saw your axe. You're going to break the window. I hope I don't break the window, because if I break the window, it's extra cleanup. It's going to be sharp. Don't cut myself on the glass. So I'm hoping not to break the window, because this is an old window. It might be large, sharp pieces. So I'm hoping it's going to come out all in one piece tomorrow, but we will see. This panel's being a problem here. It's because these nails, I can't get behind it because the window's right there.
Put more nails on that board than the one above.
Yeah. And I've got the TV right behind me, and I don't want to break the TV. Is that a bike outside the window? Yes, it is. That's a bike. A Dr. Pepper bike.
Making me thirsty.
See, I can't get behind these. And I don't have enough room here. I don't have a lot of room.
It looks like those boards behind the other one.
To get in there.
They shouldn't be wants to break.
There we go. Now I can get in there.
Surprisingly, you use little nails.
There we go. There we go. Now we're making progress.
Gonna be gold doubloons behind there?
Gold doubloons. Yeah, hopefully that's down here. When you were a kid, my dad would have beat me until I bled if I let my bike out in the lawn. I'm looking at the guilty ones over there.
I'm getting punished, I guess.
Yeah. Well, maybe the part of their punishment is they're going to help me take this window out tomorrow and put the new one in.
Wait. Little Timmer stripes YouTube in the front lawn with punishment.
Oh, it's all crusty at the bottom. It went good till the bottom. There we go. Almost.
That stuff looks good to me.
Yummy, yummy. Let's see if we can pull this away now. Where is it held on?
That's some yummy looking information.
There we go. All right, we got it out. All right. I'm a nice dad. I try to be. Okay, I can set this board down. Again, a big pile of boards in here.
My door.
Don't step on those nails. My kid says that's his door now. Oh, that's a lot of that nasty insulation. Let's get a little closer. Let's just peek behind it.
Newspapers.
Let's peek behind that insulation.
I like the newspapers on this house.
I'm not going to remove it all.
I don't think I can peek.
There we are.
Insulation making me feel cold.
Let's get to this side of the room. Whew. When your kid drives a UTV in the front lawn, my dad would have hung me by my legs. I can't believe kids these days have no respect for grass. Is said a bee's nest. It is the insulation. It did look like a bee's nest. It's getting kind of hot in here, but let's not tell a certain someone who wants to have me take my shirt off. All right. Oh, we got a lot of panels. Well, that's right. I came to this corner because I made a big mess in that corner with insulation.
That means Ryan drove in Dad's front lawn if he's saying that.
Yeah. So was it you that drove in your dad's front lawn? Or was it your kid? Do you like wrestling? When I was growing up in the late 80s, we watched WWF wrestling a lot. Me and my dad and my grandpa. So yeah, that was fun. We loved watching wrestling then. Have I ever wrestled myself? Like twice. In junior high, I was made to try out for the wrestling team, and I was this little scrawny kid. It was horrible. This other little scrawny kid pinned me to the mat. So no, I didn't do any wrestling because I was no good at it. This is getting kind of dirty in here. Although me and my kids like Taekwondo. Yeah. They joined back in 2020, and I said, hey, I'm not going to let them get ahead of me and go there and me not do it, so I joined too. Man, that was crazy, joining Taekwondo at like 44 or something. I was out of shape. I'm still out of shape, but
Wow, that was just preschool.
Yeah, that was fun. I heard someone say in the back say something about one of your kids drove your UTV on the grass. Yeah, they do that sometimes. But you know what? I don't plant grass seed. We live in the country. We don't live where people see our lawn. I do like to keep a nice lawn. So I don't like it when they drive continuously in the grass because then it will wreck the grass. But I'm also not super picky about our lawn and our grass. It looks like I go to the gym. I need to go to the gym because my two oldest boys, they're joining Taekwondo again. We quit for the summer because there's too much to do in the summer. So we took the summer off. And they're starting back up next week. But I'm not. Because it costs so much.
Yeah. I think Wednesday is just forms too.
It's a lot of money. There we go. Can you wrestle me? Kind of hard through the phone. And I don't know anything about wrestling, so I'm sure you'd win. Maybe. I don't know you, though. So maybe.
That'd be pretty cool to see you live at the gym.
But no, because I'm not going back to Taekwondo, I really do need to go to the gym or something to make up for that missed exercise. I should do streams going to the gym. It'd be pretty embarrassing at first because I haven't actually gone to the gym in like ever. But I need to go because I want to make up for that missed exercise. So they'll be going to Taekwondo and I'll have to just exercise a different way.
You won't be missing much there.
Yum, yum. There's those electric lines. How's it attached? Okay, I think it's almost loose. Let me get 2 hands on it. All right. You subscribe. Thank you, Ryan. Do live streams, go to the gym. That'd be funny, though. Yeah. What was that dust? That was a lot of dust. There we go. All right. Let's shove these wires through the hole.
That makes sense why we couldn't get the wires. I get a board up there.
Okay, one. There they go. The wires are still on a board. I was hoping I'd be able to remove them finally. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, going good. Over here, we got a panel. I like what I'm seeing so far. I'm not seeing any nasty surprises. Everything looks like it's framed out pretty good here.
Very surprising. They got a big old board up there.
Yes, got a nice board on top.
Looking at their other half-assed jobs they did.
Yeah.
Quite a lot.
Okay. Oops. Hammer in the drywall. I do get Labor Day off. That's why I'm replacing this window. I get it off of work, so I'm going to be at home doing work.
You're doing labor.
Yeah. Get in there. There it goes.
I can smell that. Oh.
Oh, oh. We didn't disconnect the bottom of the curtain.
Oh.
Whoops. Okay. Woo-wee. Let's check out this wall now. Let's get that window in tomorrow then, yep. But actually, you know what? I took the whole week off. But I do, now my shirt's dirty. I do really want to get the window out and in all in the same day, because otherwise I've got a 11-foot by 6-foot hole in my house and I'd have to cover it with a tarp.
Ooh, we can drive the four-wheeler through here.
Okay. This window, or not this window, this wall looks pretty good. We got some 2x4s, 2 of them next to each other, going all the way floor to ceiling. We got some kind of weird bracing heading into nowhere land. I should go to the gym this week. I should.
Oh, why do?
Yeah, let's see. Got to wait for our YMCA membership to go active, and then I can try going there. It might go active this week, he was saying, so I might. Okay, I like this board. It goes all the way from the bottom up to this big thick board. I think this thing was framed out properly. We got one more panel at the bottom though, which is important. I do need to look at that. The YMCA allows you to film there. It does? That'd be nice to know, because I haven't actually been to the YMCA since I was a kid. But we are getting memberships, so that'd be nice to know. Okay, now let's shrink down here. We gotta do the hardest one, the one by the floor. All right. Who's listening to baby music? I hear that. Yeah, what is that sound? I don't know. That's you guys. That's you guys, I think.
All the donations.
Oh, hopefully they don't bust the window.
I
Tell you what,
really need it.
let's take this off.
Oh, wow, sir.
There we are. Oops.
Gotta see outside for that one.
That's a single pane window. That's why I'm replacing the window. This thing's garbage. Ooh-wee. Wow. It's just crumbling. Part of our wall's coming out with it, I think.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. What's going on here?
I think we're replacing it.
And that's not the framing of the wall that's coming out.
Oh,
There's some extra board in there, but hi guys, thanks. Yeah, Ryan, thanks for saying hi again. You can tell this board's kind of rotting too. I mean, it's just ripping. It's definitely had some water damage in the past. Did I hear Obama has a DLH? I don't know what a DLH is. Oh, we got ants. We got giant carpenter ants. This wall's not coming out so easy. It's just crumbling. Ants. There's more ants. Man, that wall's garbage. Magic. It's the magic removable heater vent. Ants. Why can't I get this out? There. Oh, no.
oh.
That's just shreds. Oh, probably it doesn't help because I put this floor in. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there we are. We put hardwood floor in, which is like that thick. Probably not that thick, but it's thick. So the boards are probably down a little ways. There we go. So somebody typed something that says it's held for review. Well, guess what? I'm busy. I'm not going to review whatever you typed, so whatever it was, I guess YouTube says no. Where's those ants at? I don't see them anymore. I thought I was going to find a big ant colony here. Let's drop you down a little lower. A better view of us destroying our wall. Is your wall like this? That's the best wall ever. Everyone wants a wall like that.
I do.
I need to go out and eat dinner with my grandkids. I hope to come back before you're done with your live. Well, you know what? I think I am almost done for today because I need to go get supplies for tomorrow. I need to drive half hour to Menards, pick up a bunch of lumber and wood siding for the outside. And then tomorrow I'll do another live stream actually taking these windows out. So I don't think you'll be able to go eat and be back. I think I'll be done in maybe 10 minutes or so here. Depends on what we find though. But yeah, thanks for watching. And if you can tomorrow, check in as we remove the window. And if not, you'll always be able to look it up on the channel and fast forward through it if you want and see the fun, crazy parts as we remove our window. You should be able to join tomorrow if your grandkids wake you up in time. Cool. Well, good. Hope to see you tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow goes good because that's the big day. Once we take that window out, there's no going back. Because we have a huge hole in our house as soon as we take that window out. This paneling is just shredding into pieces. Good day. All right. You enjoy your grandkids and Eden, and we'll maybe see you tomorrow. You saw an ant? Yeah. Oh, there's a whole bunch of ants. That's why we're doing this. Because this existing stuff is rotting like crazy. I better cover that vent when I'm done though, so the cats don't go down it.
Oh, yeah.
Because that goes to the furnace. Furnace isn't running yet. Might be later in the week though.
No.
Better not. Everyone's just going to be cold. I ain't turned the furnace on yet. Come on. I like what I see here. There is a 2x4 that goes horizontal. Well, this other one,
I see.
I think we're going to remove that. I think that's
Okay.
part of the window framing structure.
And looks a little brown.
Little brown with ants. Oh, these boards don't come out too good. They're all weak. I mean, look at that. But you know what? If this was drywall, it would be at least as difficult too, because drywall is going to be, especially if it got wet like this probably did, drywall would be all mushy and crumbly. That'd probably be a bigger mess than this wood paneling. Okay, let's move down to that end of the wall. So here we are so far, guys. Double tap that screen to like the stream. Yeah. Evan, I think I know someone named Evan that I should come put to work here.
Well, I don't think he ever touch a tool except for Christmas and his birthday.
Okay, you guys think there's any ants over here? There's carpenter ants over there. And that's not in a good way. Those carpenter ants don't help me do my carpentry. They deconstruct.
Aw.
many of you are getting inspired to do this to your window this weekend too? You could have fun just like me.
I think that Evan will be spending his day in the snowblower.
I see an ant.
Uh-oh. There's no board there. We're gonna remove anyway.
I don't like the big ants. The big ants eat your wood. Well, if you rip out your own window, it won't be as boring.
Yeah, well, it can't be.
Better not.
Yeah, can't be that boring that he's staying around now.
He's probably upstairs or something. Ripping out his own window.
Come on.
I think we do the opposite with two windows.
Maybe we should smash this air conditioner. Would that make it not so boring? It's in the way. All right, guys. If you guys are still watching, thanks for watching. Some people say it's boring.
Where did that phone came from? Oh, never mind.
Would what come from?
Never mind the phone. My phone. That's the window phone. Oh, God.
Whoa, dude. I think we found the ants. Do you think they bite?
Oh, my.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Let's rip off the next part. There they are. Ants.
Horrible.
Lots of ants. Right, Evan, what's your problem? But at least he's watching.
Everybody left the stage where they could see the ants.
Oh no, everybody lost. They didn't get to see the ants.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry guys. Most of you left and you didn't see the ants. We found the ant pile. There we are. We made it across. Woo. Okay. Whew. That was dirty. Whew. Some of you were wondering if my shirt was dirty. It wasn't at first, but now it is. Some of you were wondering if the wall was dirty. Now you know. It's full of ants and dirty. I was wondering if the wall had adequate framing in it, or if it was just going to be fake. No, it's a real wall. We're good. We got nice wood. Nice wood up there. A little bit of ant problem down there.
I think Evan likes
I thought that was the ants I was here, and I was stepping on a piece of foam.
Oh.
I'm like, the ants, they're getting crazy. They're like making noises. The bottom's a mess. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to gut it out down to that 2x4 that's whatever, 2-3 inches below the window, and we'll build it back up from there. So where the ants were above the 2x4, we're going to eliminate that. So I think we'll be fine. That nasty insulation in the corner, we're going to rip that out. It's not in the way of what we're doing tomorrow though, so it can stay for tomorrow. That's not a problem. But as long as we have this wall apart, we will re-insulate it before we put our boards back on. So I think we have a little bit gluing to do. It's a craft project for the kids while I continue working on the siding outside and insulating and caulking and flashing. The kids can be at the kitchen table gluing our wall paneling back together so that when I'm ready, we can put our wall back on.
Is that 3?
It'll be a fun project. All right, get some rest, bro. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a long day. I still need to go all the way to Menards, half-hour drive just to get there. Go shopping, get some boards for tomorrow, come back, cook supper, cooking spaghetti for supper tonight because I have a million tomatoes from the garden. So might as well make something that uses tomatoes, spaghetti. And then we'll see. Wake up early tomorrow, take the window out. I'll do a live stream for it. So if you guys are interested, check that out. I'm also going to make a full video of it too. So if you want to see the full video, which shows picking up our new window, driving it back in the trailer, and then from there, unknown. We don't know what's going to happen because that's the future. So there will be a full video of showing the whole project. But tomorrow, there'll be a live stream of cutting this window out. We've prepped it today. We removed the paneling. I like what I see other than the ants. And tomorrow we'll knock the window out and hope we don't bust it and get glass everywhere. Thank you for watching, guys. You have a good day. Good Labor Day, too.